And I don't know how you take stuff from thousands upon thousands of years ago and have these laws that have been put in place and then go, well, God wouldn't want you to flip a light switch. These rules were written, I think, way before light switches or the idea of having light in your domicile, aside from a opened hole in the wall. So how they go, well, no, God would have wanted this or that. Very hard to speak for God, but a lot of people try to do it. A lot of people want to be God's lawyer and mouthpiece. And I don't know. I don't think they're doing a good job of it. There are a few other things. When I first saw this, it was an ad, a woman, this Jewish woman who's on Instagram, and she talks about how they get through the Sabbath and whatnot. And it pointed me to this website, Kosher Innovations. Yeah, Kosher Innovations. And this is a site dedicated to fooling God. This is a God practical joke site. Let's play tricks. This is rubber dog shit, cinnamon gum. This is the fly in the ice cube, X-ray specs, a novelty gag site to play tricks on God. I shit you not. Let's look at the light thing. This thing is amazing to me. Let's go to the 360 brand Shabazz lamp. There's a video. From what I believe, there's a video. Yeah, watch how this works in fooling God. All right. Feel that? Is that allowed? Better do that on Friday. Sticky feet. Do all this Friday. Now you turn the light on. Plug it in. Do it on Friday. You're not allowed to do this. And now, look. When you turn it on Friday, now you can just put it up or down and make more or less light, but the light's always on. And now it's off, now it's on. You've tricked God. God. God's like, wait, you turned. You got me. God, you've been punked. They punked God. Now, if you're trying to figure out workarounds like this, are you really adhering to the spirit of this ruling that's put in place? Look, I think the whole rule is silly. But if your whole take is, I need to figure out how to get around this, first of all, it's very Jewish doing this. God, yeah. It's on already. What? I turned it off. So I found that hilariously funny, and the woman demonstrating it led me to Kosher Innovations, where they've come up with a few things. Show the toothbrush so we can now see what it looks like. This is the Shabbat toothbrush. It looks very similar to a toothbrush, but supposedly these rubber bristles will not hold the water so that when you press it against your teeth, the water will come out. I call bullshit. It looks to me like these things, through surface tension alone, will hold water. And then they got ones for kids with, who's on it? Little pirates? I don't know. Anyway, that's your toothbrush. So you think about God when you're brushing your teeth and they're not getting clean. Other products, pop the, yeah, here you go, is the toilet paper. Now go to the toilet paper. This is hilarious. See, it's a box with the hole in it so you can put it on your toilet paper roll. Over to the left, I'm showing. And all it really is tissues. They took this. Look at what I invented. I have taken this, tissues, which are kosher, individual, nothing is lipping. Toilet paper. God. They did it again. You fooled me again, Jew. Holy mackerel. Oh, holy halibut. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, go back and find another one of these practical jokes on God. This is, which one is that? Let me see. Oh, the little thing that looks like a keychain. Yeah, click on that. What do you think this does? It looks like a keychain. It looks like some kind of bottle opener, but it's not. This is something you put on with Velcro to keep the light off in your refrigerator. When you open the fridge, the light comes on. God don't like that. Now, I don't understand why. You're opening a door. How many lines of contact have to be made? Like, how many degrees of separation from the light switch have to be made? Like, if you trained your dog to open the refrigerator door, let's say, and you went, you go like, Jacob, good boy, Jacob. Dog's name's Jacob. Good boy. Please to be getting me some kosher Pepsi from the refrigerator on this Sabbath evening. And then the dog, Jacob, runs over and he's able to, open the door and the light comes on. Then he grabs the Pepsi and brings it over. Thank you, good boy. Why wouldn't that be okay? Or is it okay? Or is the fact that you gave your dog an order to open the door makes you responsible for opening the door?
No, I've been called out from the street to turn off someone's air conditioner on a Saturday.
So, you have?
So they can tell people to do things for them that they're not allowed to do.
Of course they can. Of course, they're bossing people around. Excuse me, Goy?
Yep.
Excuse me, Monster Gollum? Could you please?
And then they're legally not allowed to tip you either. Because you can't have any
that
commerce.
makes sense. I know a lot of blacks that practice Judaism every day. It's the Sabbath every day for black people when it comes to tipping. And then one more that I found fascinating. This one, first of all, the fact that it is something that God doesn't want you to do is crazy. The bottle opener. I think it's the one all the way. Yeah, hold on. Don't play the video yet. The Shabbos bottle opener. Now, I can't even fathom
why they didn't call it Shabbattle.
What a Shabbattle. Oh my God. The Shabbattle opener.
Missed opportunity.
Totally. I thought Jews were much better at marketing. The Shabbattle opener. Now, I don't understand. I couldn't fathom what God's problem was with twisting off the cap of a soda bottle. Can you figure it out? Garrett, can you figure out why God doesn't want Jews twisting off a soda cap?
It's got to be that tearing thing. Right?
You are fucking amazing. Yes. It's the tearing of the perforation between the ring and the lid. That the ring that stays on the bottle and the lid that comes off, you're tearing the plastic. God saw this coming thousands of years ago and put a ruling in place. And Jews figured out how to once again punk God with this device. Watch the video on this. The workaround is genius. Shabbattle opener. I love it.
Here we're going to open the soda bottle using the Shabbos bottle opener. First, you loosen the lid to just give yourself a little space between the lip of the bottle and the ring that's attached to the cap.
Now pause
You'll
for a
hear-
second. He's taking his chances here. This is very iffy. If one of those things goes tick and tears, what?
Straight to hell.
Eternal condemnation? Yeah. I think straight to fucking hell. So the idea that you have to, in order to use this device, unscrew it a little bit, that's dangerous. It's like diffusing a bomb. But here he goes. He's a professional.
Cap.
Let it rip.
You'll hear a little bit of fizz as
As the evil goy spirit is let out.
Now that we have a little bit of space here, we're
All
going
right.
to put the Chubbish bottle opener into that space there, close the door over top that gap that we've just created. We're going to tighten the top.
Can you
So it's
believe
going
this?
to grip the bottle cap.
The whole
and
time you're
then
thinking of God.
We're going to begin opening the bottle. We're going to turn it, the Chubbish bottle opener, and slowly remove
Turn the
cap
bottle and hold the opener.
without taking the ring off, without separating the ring.
Okay. This looks like a pain in the ass, but look at the result.
And you have to pull the rest of it off towards the end. And here you can see that we have removed the bottle cap and the ring is still attached. It hasn't
Ha
broken,
God.
torn,
Ha ha.
and you can put it back on afterwards.
Oh my God. You could even play Cap in the Torah with it. That is an astounding amount of work to go into not being able to open a soda bottle before. Why can't the Jews do everything on Friday? And I know soda goes flat, but there's got to be some type of cap. There are caps for open soda bottles. And then if you need lights on, just turn lights on Friday. I don't know. It just seems like a lot of work, but and I never knew until right now that it was so, because God is so petty that that's the word I was looking for before, by the way, petty. God is so petty that he wants you thinking about him, so he makes you do things. He makes you, jump through hoops that he's holding to go, oh, God put this in my way. So just fascinating.
Wait,
Those are the only ones I really saw on Kosher Innovations that were, real workarounds to the letter of the law of God. So I don't know, pretty funny. Jews are pretty fucking funny, man.